The community is so familiar with this big Quonset hut, they call it the Silva Dome, and it's been rented out over the years for funerals, weddings, graduation parties, and even concerts. All of it illegally.
So I'm going to be very upfront. People knew about it, and nobody can say they didn't know what was going on because they probably rented that area too for a party.
The dome sits on the Silva's property next to the only narrow access lane, which runs by several homes, including the Keamos. On Saturday, after the Keamos confronted partygoers who were burning rubber on the road, Silva attacked the Keamos with his front loader, barrels of fuel, which he tried to explode, and 3 guns. Police called it a neighborhood feud.
It wasn't technically a family feud. It was an issue, again, with people renting out that party, that dome. He had issues with them making complaints about the people renting out his place.
It wasn't just the hut, but cars racing up and down the street. They'd complained about that. People peeling out rubber with their cars. He complained about it, and they were there earlier, and the cops were there, and I think this guy just had enough. I'll show them.
Keamo family attorney Michael Green said he will look into the city as a possible defendant when he seeks damages for the decimated family and home. But the city planning and permitting department says it issued a notice of violation in April of 2021 after receiving its only complaint about an unpermitted structure. The notice warns of fines if Silva doesn't get a permit or take down the structure in a month. But as the parties continued, inspectors did not follow up, saying the Silvas didn't respond to their request to inspect the property. That didn't go over well with the area's neighborhood board.
The lesson is maybe the city needs to be more progressive on those violations. If it had been more progressive, maybe this incident wouldn't happen. The dome may have not been there.
Why aren't you guys being proactive? Everything seems like it's reactive.
Well, I think, and that's a good question, this is the processes that are set up within the ordinances for us to follow.
That audio answer was from the city DPP director Donna Puna, but former board chair Patty Taruya says the city knew more than it's admitting.
You could have shut it down. There's more that you can do. You don't have to come up with that kind of excuse today.
The city put out a second statement this afternoon saying the city does not believe there is any correlation between DPP's permitting authority and the extreme acts for which Mr. Silva is personally responsible.